In this video, we are going to talk about the new update of Photoshop. They have updated or added 7 new items, which in this video, we are going to cover all of them. And the best of them is number 6. So do not miss number 6. Let's begin. Update number 1 is text dynamic, which is related to text. Before, if we wanted to create a text field like this, and let me fix the paragraph. The paragraph should be from left to right. And here we have text dynamic. When we clicked on it, it already activated the text block and it would show us something like this. It will fit the whole text inside our text field. Now they have added a couple of other options. So before, when we wanted to make a text rounded like an arc, we had to select it, and from the top menu here, we had to select text wrap, convert it to wrap, and from the style, we should select arc. And if we want to bend it like half of the circle, we had to do something like this. The problem with it is that it will stretch each letter and deform them, which is bad. Now we can come here, select our text, either from here or from the top menu. We can select text dynamic, and from the menu here, we can select these options. And what it does, it will not deform each letter. It will place each letter around that circle line. Update number 2, which is very handy for me, and I'm sure it is for most people, is that when you're working on a project, for example, this is the thumbnail of my previous YouTube video, and you create lots of layers. You may have some layers that are empty like this, and you have to spend some time renaming them, find what each layer is about, and select the proper name. Now here, if you pay attention at the bottom of this part, there is a new feature, which is layer cleaner. It has a couple of options like deleting empty layers or renaming layers, which both of them are really useful. We can select the entire document or selected layers. I'm going to keep it on entire document and activate both of them and just click on apply. It will look at your document and each layers. It will remove the ones that are empty, as you can see, and it will rename the other layers based on their content. For example, here we have free text, so we change it to free item. Here we have an image of ice cream, and this is the ice cream. Or here, let's say we have an image of wireless earbuds on the right side, and this is that one. Update number 3 is the new version of Adobe Firefly, Firefly 5. So if we make a selection on our image, and from here click on Generative Fill, they have changed the look of this bar, and right now we can write our prompt here, or they made it better. We can hold Shift and press Enter to go to the next line. And from the menu here, if we are on Adobe, we have the option of selecting Firefly Image 5. Or if we go to Partners, we have the other external AI models, and they recently added Gemini 3.1, which is actually Nano Banana 2. But still, if we select, for example, Nano Banana 2, the problem is that we only can write prompt or add reference images. We cannot do anything about it. But in case if you are interested to use all the abilities and the settings of each of these AI models, here on the right side, we have Eti Image plugin, which if you don't have it, I will put the link down in the description. You can get this plugin and you can see it has many different AI models. For example, here we have Nano Banana 2. And when you activate each model, under it, you can find the settings for it. From different AI providers, you can just directly connect to Google using Google API. And you can select the resolution that you want, which here on Photoshop, we are missing all of these settings. You can select your aspect ratio here, the format, or even to turn on the Google search. But if we go back to Adobe Firefly 5 and write our prompt, for example, change her clothes to dark red leather jacket. And now we also have the ability to select each word or just write something in the middle. I'm just going to copy the same prompt, and let's click on generate and use Firefly image 5 and see the result. The result is ready and it looks cool. This was before and this is after. It changed the hair and part of the face a bit, but it is much better comparing to the previous Adobe Firefly. It is good. It got better comparing to its previous version, but it is not yet comparable to Nano Banana 2 and Nano Banana Pro. I'm going to test the same prompt here for these two AI models so you can see the difference. So here we have Nano Banana 2 and Nano Banana Pro, and both of them are on 4K match input. This is for Nano Banana Pro 4K match input. I'm just gonna use the same prompt and click on generate. It will take a couple of seconds to maximum 1 or 2 minutes to get ready. I'm gonna fast forward and show you the result. All right, both results are ready. As you can see here, we have Nano Banana Pro and Nano Banana 2. What we see here right now is Firefly 5. I'm gonna turn it off so we can compare it with the original. So this is Nano Banana 2. As you can see, it only changed the clothes and the face is still the same. Even the quality got a bit better comparing to what it was in the original image because we are generating 4K image here. So if I just turn Nano Banana 2 on, you can see the difference in the quality. And this is Nano Banana Pro. Again, if you look at the face or the other items, nothing else changes, just the part that we mentioned. But if you compare it with Firefly 5, you can see it will move the head a little bit, change the face a little bit. This is Firefly 5, and this is Nano Banana Pro. This is Nano Banana 2. Update number 4 is for removing glass reflection like this. The reflection here is too much, but we're gonna try it. We have to come to edit and from the list here, select reflection removal. Then from the menu here, we have 3 options: preview, standard, and best. For most cases, when you have a little reflection, standard is fine. But here, since we have too much reflection, I'm gonna select best and click OK. It will take a couple of seconds and the result will be ready. The result is ready and it created 2 layers. When you are requesting reflection removal, if we come here again, we select our layer and come to edit and reflection removal. Here you can, if you turn on this feature, create separate reflection layer, it will separate both layers. So the first one is the image that you had without reflection, and the second one is the reflection that it's separated. So if you want to compare it with before, this is now, and this is before, with reflection, without reflection. Now you can try the same thing using, for example, Nano Banana Pro. In the prompt, write remove glass reflection and then click on generate. I already did that and here's the result. We can compare it. Now, the quality of the image is much better comparing to what Photoshop did for us. If you want to compare them together, this is the one Photoshop made. But regarding reflection, still we can see some reflection in the image. Comparing to the original, it is really good if you just want to compare it with what it was before and what it is now. But comparing to reflection removal of Photoshop, Photoshop did a better job. Update number 5 is about actions. So you can come here to Windows, and from here you can select actions. And here now we have a list of essential actions that some of them affect the colors or lighting of your image. And you can see the preview on the left side, which is really helpful. We have more actions here, like selecting the subject or removing the background. But because right now we have 2 other layers, if we just stay on removing background, you can see the result. We also have some creative effects like enhancing clarity or making the image sharper, or even add guidelines, different kind of guidelines on our image by just clicking. Update number 6, which I think is the best one, is 3D rotation. So here I'm going to select my subject and then press Command J or Control J to duplicate that selection. And now I'm going to come to Edit, and here we have Rotate Object. Click on it. It will take a couple of seconds. The quality of the object will be decreased, but this is for now because we want to modify it. And when we are done, then it will increase the quality itself as well. So here at the bottom, if we just click, drag, and move it, we can rotate our object. And what it does, it does its best to guess different sides of our object, how it should look like. For example, it tried to guess that the other side should look like this as well. We don't have these items like lock and other items, but it tries its best to guess how it is on the other side. We can also look at it from the top view, or we can look at it from bottom, or we can decrease or increase the perspective. Or you can click on this arrow icon and reset it. So now I'm gonna just rotate it a little bit and maybe look at it from top view. When you're ready, just click on done, and it will take a couple of seconds to prepare the image with higher quality for you. The result is ready. This is what it was before, and this is what it is now. You can see it easily moved our object. Especially if you're working on product images, it will make your work much easier. The last update, which is update number 7, is the remove tool. If we just click on it, here from the top menu, we can click on find distractions. From the drop-down menu, you can select people, wire and cables, or general distractions. Select your layer and then click on find. It will process your image, look at your image, and it will take a couple of seconds to find all the things that it may call it distraction. It could be cars, it could be people, it could be some items or some things on the floor or on the ground. So here we have the whole list of it. We have ground features, which are these. We have identified objects, which are, for example, they're here. We have some other items. You can just turn on and off. If you don't want, for example, these cars, I'm happy with it, I'm just gonna turn it off. Okay, I'm not gonna apply it. You can also click on the color and change it the way you want it to be. If you also think part of it is missed, you can just draw yourself, or you can hold Alt to remove part of the things that you think is not needed. And when you're done here, on the next item, you can select it to use generative AI. It should be on or off, or put it on auto. And then here you can select to create new layer or not. When you're done, just click on this check mark. Then it will take a couple of seconds to process your image. Here is the result. This is before, this is after. Before, after. And if you want to just bring something back, for example, let's say here, I was happy with how it looked. I can select my new layer, create a mask, and I can use brush, the black brush, and just paint the part that I want to bring it back. So that was all the features in the new Photoshop update. If you are interested in Etty Image plugin, I will put the link down in the description, and I will also put some links about this plugin as tutorials so you can watch them and learn more about all the abilities and all the tabs that it has. For example, if you want to restore an old damaged image, this part for it is good. If you want to upscale an image, here there are some amazing AI models that you can use and some prompt library. So that was all about this training. I hope you liked it. So don't forget to like and leave a comment. This way I will understand you are interested in this kind of videos, and I will make more of them for you. And if you are not yet subscribed to our channel, click on subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss our upcoming trainings and tutorials. So that was all about this training. I hope you liked it, and I will see you soon on the next video.